Dear Charles, I was curious about you all day. This morning, as you entered the chapel for the morning prayers, you dragged all of your body and your soul too inside. You fell asleep during the meditation. I was secretly hoping you would snore, if only to rouse your other brothers from their sleep also. Thomas did not sleep though. Why, I am surprised. But Augustine did. Francis did too. Ignatius went out of the chapel too long. Was it really to go to the restroom or to find a corner to sleep more soundly, undetected, uninterrupted? I couldn't help it. I was laughing at the sight of it all. Later in the day, I slipped into your dormitory and did just that. If I would go to your dormitory and then check on your bed and your locker, and then rummage a little through your personal effects, and then sift through the precious, valuable information your things tell me about you, would I find more stuff about you to laugh on? Or maybe not just to laugh on, but to enable me to know you more, and so to understand you better, and so to journey with you a little more meaningfully, a little more respectfully also. Your bed is well made. Your locker is in order. And oh, a picture of a pretty lady friend. Who can she be? All told, you have grown up. And in the seminary at that, and at such a crucial human development stage of raging hormones, of the growing pains of adolescence and self-identity. Most young people your age grow up differently normally. Not in a seminary, not in a place where structures of discipline and order run aplenty. And nothing like the Bell Almighty can summon everything and everyone to his right place at the right time. Sometimes I feel guilty of what I have to put you through, of what steep price you have to pay, of how much normal life you can enjoy outside of the seminary, and how much of it you have given up, all in the name of priesthood. In the study hall this afternoon during music practice, I decided to continue hunting for what the place can reveal to me about you. I could hardly make out a study hall at first. Everything was sort of just strewn everywhere. But upon closer inspection, lo and behold, I realized I was standing on a holy ground. Here, I could listen to stories mainly of your struggles with English and philosophy. Your stories too of home, your parents, your family's dreams of greener pastures, bluer skies. Your stories too of your professors or formators you do not like very much. And yes, your stories untold about your fantasies, about your misdemeanors too. The study hall indeed is very revealing of you. And did I have a good laugh at all that turned up about you? Of course I did. But I did have more of serious reflection on whether you are truly happy in the seminary with me around. Every time I see you with your friends, Thomas, Ignatius, Francis and Augustine, I cannot always tell whether you are happy or not. But it is when I see them happy with you around that I can tell you are happy. Happiness begets happiness. Thomas did not sleep during the meditation this morning. He was not studying either. He was surely praying. Thomas is trying his best to establish a good image. He has a good brain, though he boasts of it sometimes. But does he need to? But then perhaps all he really wants is just to help promote the value of healthy, friendly intellectual exchanges among you. A value which we in the seminary seem to have lost a firm grip on these times. Augustine, okay, he fell asleep this morning, but not after having put up a good fight not to sleep. He is not one to surrender easily. I know him. The ups and downs of seminary life, they are no steeper, no more difficult than the ups and downs of the staircases leading to his third floor dormitory. Francis, he also fell asleep. I wondered why he gave in too easily. It is not like him. Or has he become too humble even to say yes to brother sleep's advances or to sister complacence's wiles? Incidentally, his simplicity and humility are becoming very noticeable. The true Franciscan spirit, is it rubbing off on him at last? Ignatius, oh, he really stayed much too long outside of the chapel during the meditation. But did he really have to bring his fight against sleep and complacency outside of the chapel? But then Ignatius is Ignatius. Accuse him of mischief or immaturity. His heart is pure. His cleanliness and orderliness in the dormitory, for example, are a testament to his godliness. Charles, I have seen how you and your friends did your best to make this school year a great one. I cannot say, however, that this school year is the happiest to date. But what does it matter? I see that you are happy. Thomas, Augustine, Francis, and Ignatius are also happy because of you. The journey we set out to do in the beginning of the year took us to many different turns. The wrong turns, most especially, that we have negotiated fearfully, are far behind us now. And we are fine. And maybe we are just as fine also to bid each other now our goodbyes.